Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Resident Evil 2. Okay, gross. Welcome back to RE2 Remake. I'm here, as always, with my good friend, Lauren.
Hello.
We're gonna fucking now play Leon's second story, and as like last time, we're gonna play it on hardcore mode. Because we have some hardcore mofos.
As always.
As always. That's all I know. Oh, shit.
He's got some angsty music playing right now.
Yep, he's a fucking badass. So, as you guys will see, this is actually, because it's the second playthrough, it's gonna now skip a lot of this intro. I didn't pick his regular outfit, so you guys know. It's just preset in this cutscene that it doesn't show what outfit I did pick for.
Oh god.
As he pumps the gas.
No one's around?
What's going on here? Oh, maybe. Oh, yeah, I was gonna say. It shouldn't show it. Should skip it.
Don't shoot.
So maybe we didn't do the second scenario.
Wait, you can shoot? First scenario?
Yep. Whenever you want. You do have to beat the first scenario with
What's going on?
I don't know.
with them before you can
Hopefully
unlock the
they'll
other
have
one
some
second
answers at the
scenario.
police station.
Okay.
Wait, you're a cop?
Yeah.
Sort
Leon
of.
Kennedy. You are?
Claire.
I'm only hired
Claire
part-time.
Redfield.
Oh, part-time just started. Bam. All this shit we've already seen. You know, you guys know the gist of it. We don't need to watch it. It's showing you the gist of it, but it's like we can make it even shorter. So why don't we?
Try to make sure Lola doesn't fuck up your mic.
That's a good idea. Because I'll fuck up Lola.
You know when you thought she was gonna be relaxing?
There we go.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
It's still creepy as
So
fuck.
we skip a lot of shit doing this. Now we end up in the graveyard.
Look at the muscles, dude.
Claire.
So much muscle.
I
It's
hope
just
you made it.
bulging.
This bullshit.
Just bulging. Look at that butt that doesn't move at all.
Look at that torso that's someone rotating on a weird axis.
I love these costumes. These were part of the February 15th, day after Valentine's Day. They released this update, which came with these outfits. That's cool of Capcom for people to wait until the day after Valentine's Day so they weren't fucking up relationships. Everybody would want to have tried them out and be like, oh, cool. I don't know who'd spend a whole day on Valentine's Day just playing it because they got these outfits. I mean, I'm sure they'd be playing it no matter what. But
That's cool. So you start right here.
Claire?
That's pretty cool.
yeah, partway through. We skip a lot of shit. So we
Leon!
kept the Elsa
I'll be
Walker
right
outfit on
there.
for this. And we decided since we didn't really get to see too much of Leon in his 98 outfit, we'd start off with that.
Yeet. I was stuck. Stupid fence.
Leon,
Fucking games.
we really gotta stop meeting like this.
You alright? Police chopper just came out of nowhere.
Yeah, I'm fine.
I thought I wasn't going to like how Leon was in this
I take it
game,
you don't
but
have
I
to
actually
keep-
really don't mind it. I do hate the
No.
fact that he's nowhere
No.
near as witty as he was
It's good
in
to see your
4, though.
face, though. How are you holding up?
They probably just like.
Hey, I'm hanging in there.
Hell of a
Wait,
night,
didn't you
huh?
talk about this like with me a while ago? Or is it just because you
Find your
didn't want him
brother?
to be too cheesy or
I did
something?
actually. He's
What?
Or not cheesy.
Oh yeah, they just seemed like, because back in Resident Evil 4, you could tell that it was he was a product of the time. They're trying to make him like witty
Leon,
and cheesy with
you should get
one-liners
going.
and shit.
Where's everyone going? Bingo? You want to tell me what's going on here?
Sorry I couldn't get in touch sooner, but I was a bit tied up.
I've sent
Yes.
my right hand to dispose of you.
Your right hand comes off. He's like, damn, this is the most competition I've ever had going on. Alright, so last time I played this and I was going over just for practice,
Don't worry
preparing
about
for
me.
this video,
Get
I
yourself
actually
to
got
safety.
fucking mauled by this first guy. Unfairly. But maybe
Leon,
it'll happen
seriously, we're
again.
getting through the fence. Please, just go.
Leon, seriously, there's one right behind you. He's like biting your ass
We're gonna make it. Both of us.
as they're chasing him. Alright, let's avoid this guy. See if I can. What the fuck? Yeah, I did it. That first guy fucking got me. Took a huge chunk out of my life right away. Hey, that's what this game's all about, though. Learning your lesson.
Bracsten doesn't do that very often. I'm just kidding.
So, you guys, I don't know if you ever played the original, but if you did, you'd know that in this area, if you got here without ever collecting items, the pilot from Resident Evil 1, Brad, is actually here, and you can find him as a zombie, because he's killed by Nemesis in this area. So I'm going to get rid of this gun. I'm going to bring out old reliables. So in this one, you really got to be more picky. If I remember right, I should probably honestly get rid of this for now. Because you really need the inventory space. You get this gun, You need to get it to get the trophy for collecting all the weapons as Leon. Whoops, didn't want that. But, you know, it's whatever. It's whatever.
I'm not gonna trade it for another pistol.
Key. This is how we get his outfit, but we're already wearing his outfit. Nah, I'm not gonna bother with another pistol. You really need inventory space. So if you thought last playthrough it was pretty stingy with the inventory space, also because I never opened up that locker to get more inventory space. But check out this. Apply today. RPD hiring seminar and job fair. Monday, October 27th, 1997. Stars. You know who that is? Brad Vicker. That's the pilot. So his zombie isn't here.
But his poster is.
I wonder if that killed him.
Nope.
That killed him. He's dead now. So his poster's here. So that's a little reference because I mean, I wish they showed him. It would have been cooler to have a zombified Brad in this game.
Maybe they didn't think people would recognize him. Because it's a remake, maybe.
I think people would have looked for it. People would have looked for the guy in the bright fucking yellow vest.
Right.
And he would have stuck out in a way. I don't know why they didn't do it, and why instead they just decided to have that little reference of his poster there.
Right.
It would have been cooler to have a zombified Brad, but take what I can get, I guess.
Oh no, I need a key to unlock this fence, but just blow up the rocket launcher.
Yeah, I like how the key doesn't even go all the way through the lock.
It doesn't?
Yeah, so no matter what, I was gonna say you can't prevent these guys from breaking through this glass. Now it's just like, and this guy is now zombified. This stuff's already happened, so this all takes place like now later on in the game.
This is where Leon's actually kind of falling behind Claire.
Yeah, pretty much. This is because if you play it the other way around, then it will act more the other way around. It just doesn't make as much sense for Leon to be farther ahead.
Right.
Story-wise. And like I said, as we play, I'll show you what I mean by that. So I'm not going to bother saving. I do need a green herb, but that's not a green. Because I got a red and I got a blue. I always want to have one healing item on me at all times in this difficulty, because it's very easy for you to just fucking get screwed over. So, try to use up this. So as you're going to see, inventory space is going to be a little bit more harder. So it's even more important in the second playthrough. Whoops.
Oh, sorry for the bush.
He'll be fine. He'll be fine. So, now that fuse isn't there. That's why I had to go to that room and pick up that fuse. Because now the fuse that's usually on this table isn't here during the second playthrough.
Oh.
So you needed to go all the way to that room, pick up that fuse. Now you got this one.
So everything's gonna switch around slightly.
Yeah, items are going to be swapped around. Now the lobby isn't going to be safe and there's going to be no save spot. There's already a zombie there. There's no box here. There's no saving spot. There is ink ribbon still. There's a health item. But I'm going to just wait to get hurt. Marvin's already turned.
Oh no.
Leon never actually got to meet Marvin, but in the story, Claire actually was the one who met Marvin and got to know him. There she is.
Claire? That's Claire?
Yeah, that was Claire. She's gone.
Oh,
She's
son
gone.
of a bitch.
We don't need her, okay? We can pick up the notes. There's a note here that we're gonna need. It tells us this is one of the statue combinations. You have to get a film developed to get the line statue combination, or you can just simply do crown, fire, bird, birdie. One thing I've noticed is that the bird seems to be in a lot of the last one in a lot of combinations.
Yeah.
I don't know why. Just a random thing I noticed.
They like the birdie, bruh.
I like birdie too. I'm gonna skip some of this stuff now. A lot of the stuff that you guys have already seen, I'm not gonna bother with. I'm gonna skip right on through that shit, yo.
You don't need the butter knife for that anymore.
Alright, green herb. So, now I got that.
Oh, I was like, what?
Green herb's better than a healing spray. Or not green herb, green herb.
You mean the triad?
So check this shit out. Fuck. See, that's why I need a fucking healing herb.
He fucked you up.
Yeah.
Who's
No,
that?
this is more difficult. So that's something else that I was gonna say. This second playthrough is made to be more difficult. So the first playthrough wasn't much of a problem.
How do you attack her at the back? Because don't they not see you?
I don't know. He probably heard me running. I was running. I was being pretty careless. But now we got a lot of stuff unlocked sooner, so it's easier to go collect things. For some reason, I guess Claire never found the medallions all of a sudden. I don't get why not. Like, why are we looking for the medallions? But it is what it is.
That's supposed to make sense.
Two guys right here, both can do it.
Claire just went to the trouble of putting everything back or different spots just to fuck with it. He's like, we'll both get out of this together. And she's like, nope.
Dude, seems like it. I'm wondering why in the hell you have to fucking do all this. So same thing as before. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 12, 13, 14, 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Should be another pack. So we get some more inventory space. Not going to worry about those locks over there because it's just gun attachments I don't need or anything else around here. Not going to worry about going in there. You guys already know all that good stuff. See, now there's no way to board up this video. Somebody's going to come down here and give us a good old hi.
Oh, hello.
She's like, oh, what's going on down here? Better check.
She figured out there's a whole lot of nothing.
Whole lot of nothing but heartbreak.
Yep.
And this guy is like, hey, what's going on, please?
It's funny, it's like the same zombies that Claire killed are somehow still there.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like, it doesn't... I love, once again, I do like the Resident Evil 2 remake. I think that it's better than the original in a lot of ways. And personally, I think it's just all around better. But that does not stop the fact that it doesn't make sense. Like, why in Leon's second story is all this shit going on? Why are the same zombies still alive? Why aren't they placed differently, at least, in different areas?
Right.
Why are certain items still there? Like, why is this barricade still up? So, oh. Speaking of which, you saw this note. Some guy's scribblings. Damn, those corporate assholes. They cut me off. Basically, this is the guy who ended up building that, and he's like, yeah, I'll get a detonator. And he put them all in there. You're such a good cop. So good you had to die. Man, is this fun. I need some music for this and shit. So, he's talking about basically locking everybody up in here.
And kill them all.
And pretty much getting them to kill each other. While he watched and play music. And he was talking about, like, oh, that's what you get for going up against, like, your superior and shit. So when Lauren was playing this, it made me think, like, it's probably Chief Irons.
It is. It totally is. This is your superior. He's a superior.
He's a superior, and also he listens to classical music while he does terrible things.
Yep.
So, and I was like, oh, that must be who it's supposed to be. Once again, maybe you guys already knew that. I didn't think of it.
I have no idea. I didn't connect to not until you mentioned it.
Alright, so now we got this key. We can unlock that. But first we're going to want to go get the medallion. I'm not going to worry about that red book anymore. You guys know what to do with it. It doesn't change in this playthrough. So, alright. People holding hands, scale, and this worm thing.
So wait, is this different? Is that different than...
Yep, the combinations are all different. Oh, if you want to know the combination, you need this.
You get
Film.
free mail.
Lion statue. That doesn't let you know the unicorn statue, but the only way to know the lion one that I already picked up is by getting that. So you need to get that film, develop it, and it'll show you the combination of that lion. We already got the lion one, though, so that means we only got one more left, which means I need to go get the battery.
Battery.
Where now I don't have any herbs, I'm probably going to go pick up that healing spray. Alright, that's 2 out of 3 medallions. So I've been specifically doing things without Mr. X coming after me. But the thing about this playthrough is Mr. X can actually appear right now. Like...
Out of the blue?
Yeah, he can just, like, already be here. Shit. I shouldn't have picked that film up, probably. Oh, well, I'm sure I'll make it. Mr. X, he doesn't show up out of the blue, but you can spawn him. He spawns in specifically when you do something. And it's very easy, if you don't know this, to accidentally spawn him pretty early. Like, right away, before you do anything.
Just fucks you.
And I'm going the wrong way. I'm sorry, guys.
Where are you going?
I'm going the wrong way. But, I'm not really going the wrong way.
You're going the wrong
I'm
way.
going the long way. But, this is how you can end up... In order to get the last piece of the medallions, you pretty much have to activate Mr. X. It's the only way to, like, get the last piece of medallion. But if you do everything smoothly, you can pretty much do everything without even seeing Mr. X. If you pretty much follow it like how I've been doing it.
Then you pretty much save yourself the grief.
Yeah, exactly. Saving yourself a lot of headache. So Mr. X appears by walking down this hallway. Instead of there being a licker here, Mr. X is down here.
Oh, fuck.
But if you just go, collect this.
Just avoid him the whole time.
Pretty much. Now we can leave, go back where we came from. He's behind us. He's walking. You can hear him.
Yep.
He's now active. He can follow us. He's going to keep on following us.
Knock, knock.
So he continuously be chasing after us, trying to find out where we are. Like I said, it is possible if you're quick enough. Use this detonator, go activate it. Like I said, just follow where I'm going. It's actually possible to do all this without even coming across him. His music's playing.
Huh?
We might see him. Like I said, it's possible, but I've had him before still end up finding me, and I had to shoot a rocket at him. Or avoid him, whatever you can do. Here's a good place to have him. So go through here, make sure the bookshelf doesn't fall. He's here. I don't know where.
He can throw a haymaker at you. Just like last time.
Alright, so this is different now. It's going to be Ram.
Oh.
Harp. Yeah, that noise always happens. Bird. Bird again. And now we got the maiden. So now we can do it. Here he comes.
Jesus Christ!
X gon' give it to you. Wait for you to.
Oh, he's booking it. You see him sprint?
Yep.
I think that's a hardcore difficulty thing. Because I have avoided him before, but I notice on hardcore, I think he moves faster.
She's just trying to fuck you up.
Yeah, so I think in hardcore mode, you're pretty much guaranteed. You can't really avoid him at that point. You're going to come across him. Honestly, if you're going for S+ rank, just fucking... Just do the first playthrough. Don't do the second playthrough. Because the second playthrough, you're going to have to beat it faster anyways. It's like in order to get an S+ rank, instead of 2.5 hours, you got 2 hours to do. That extra half hour can actually help you out with a lot of things. You honestly might as well just fucking do the first playthrough.
Yeet.
Alright, and we made it down here. I shouldn't need this key anymore that I can think of. I might need it later. I don't know.
The film.
Don't need the film. I guess I can break out the minigun again, but I don't know if I'm really going to be using it.
Oh yeah, I'm also been using the rocket launcher anyways.
Whoops. And get rid of everything except for one of my ink ribbons. And there we go. Got new save data.
Master!
And according to my clock, we shouldn't even be too far into the episode. Probably about like 15 minutes in, maybe a little bit over.
Alright.
We're doing pretty good. Yeah, I was going to say, gameplay-wise, it's saying that we've only been playing for like 14 minutes. So, really not doing that bad. We're already, like, going to have our first boss fight.
We're already halfway
We already
there.
got all the medallions and shit. It's a lot quicker now that we're not doing the whole red book thing and shit, too. Like, that stuff just, you really got to go out of your way for. Once again, if you're playing, like, trying to S+ rank it, you got to really pick your battles. Although, without a doubt, to get the red emblem, do all that shit, the red book, get the red jewel, all that shit, it gets you the magnum, and you're going to probably want it in hardcore mode. Alright, skip this. So it's pretty much the same. He just jumps down and starts, like, throwing us through the cage. Not really much different from, there we go.
That was quick.
Yep, everything's pretty much the same.
Somebody's watching. Is it shared?
Yeah, so now the ladder just falls down. It doesn't show anybody do it. It just shows the ladder fall down. But he then says, somebody's watching me. Which is very clearly, I believe, just supposed to be a reference to Ada.
Yeah.
So I just assume it's supposed to be like Ada dropped it down for him.
Like, is she just gonna watch him do his thing and not really help him out all that much?
Nothing new, really.
Nope.
In Resident Evil 2, the original, she's actually extremely useful.
Yeah.
Yeah, she gets you the club key. I think it's the club key. Yeah, like in the sewers, she gets you the club key, and she does a bunch of stuff for you. And in this one, she's just another Sherry. She just kind of shows up once in a while randomly.
Doesn't show her badass skills really either.
What am I doing?
It seems like she's using Leon for all his skills.
I think this is ink ribbons. Yeah, we don't need more ink ribbons. We're fine.
So you say.
So I say. Alright, so this scene is not really different either. This is just me leaving the manhole. But this next scene coming up is going to be different. So, I'll make sure we watch this.
Yes.
Damn.
Damn.
Key card.
Hey, pup.
Hey, suck your legs.
There's
There's no way Leon looks good right now. Like, looks delicious.
Is he giant plastic people? What are you talking about?
That is true. Dogs will like chew up your fucking action figures and shit. Dream come true for him. This is like the untold Toy Story story.
Who is that?
This is Toy Story 4.
Stay sharp.
The zombie apocalypse one. Nobody ever thinks about their toys once the zombie apocalypse happens, but what do they go through?
Lower it.
Large scale.
FBI.
He wants to become a real boy.
Sorry. Thank you.
How much shots can you fucking take, dog? Stay
help.
dead.
Surprised you made it this far.
It would have been really funny to see her in a pixelated form.
FBI.
I know, I wish I was
What's going
hoping
on?
that she would have a pixelated
Sorry,
form.
that information's classified.
Where are you going?
Mind your fucking business.
Do yourself a favor. Stop asking questions and get the hell out of here.
All
Basically
right.
what I said.
Drew's a lose. Can a guy just flirt?
So now we can chase her down because we're like really
Hey!
desperate.
I'm not done talking to you.
She's like, oh fuck, get the fuck out of here, go. Okay, we're good. This guy's gonna be a pain in the ass later, so it's always a good idea just to take care of him right away.
Oh my god, he's dead.
He's probably dead. Good chance he didn't survive that. Alright, so now we come across Ben.
Ben Affleck?
Hello?
Shut the fuck up.
Alright.
I don't believe it. A real human.
A real
I
human.
wouldn't say that.
Been here long?
Hello, human. I too am human.
Last one alive?
No, there's a few of us.
Huh.
I am
That's
not
good
alien.
news, I guess.
Yeah.
That's of course Iron sent you.
I was just playing golf,
Chief
doing
Irons.
regular
Is he still
human
around?
things.
Who cares? Hopefully he's somebody's dinner by now.
What do you mean by that?
He's the bastard that locked me in here.
Chief Irons, he's a
I'm
great
sure
guy.
he had a good reason.
Yeah.
He did. I was about to blow the whistle on his dirty ass.
I love to smoke like a regular human, because that is what I am.
He's a Martian.
Hey,
And he's a toy.
I'll make you a deal. Unlock this cell and I'll give you this. There's no other way out of
It's
that
my
parking
ID that
lot.
proves that I am a
Believe me.
human.
Sorry, I can't do that. I have to talk to the chief first.
Look, we're both prisoners in this station.
Secretly, this is Area
We play
51.
nice, help each other out. Shit. It's coming. What?
The whole city.
What, Ada?
What's coming? Come on, don't be an asshole. Hey, you need this. Just get me the fuck out of here.
X gon' give it to you.
I'm flying!
I think he knew that. Actually,
Nah, my human head.
gosh.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. He's not human.
He lied.
Every time I see his face look like that, he just reminds me of like that stereotypical like horny
is
anime
that?
Asian man.
Oh my god.
Like
It's just me.
how they cliche look when they're like
So you can
turned
put
off.
that thing
Oh
on.
my god.
I don't even know what happened. It just
Eyes are like bugging out.
happened so quick.
I told you to get out of here. You wouldn't want to end up like Ben, would you?
You knew him?
Yes, he was a
An
human.
Informant.
At least according to him.
He was very adamant to know
So what he
that
said was true?
he was human.
So what he said was true? Well,
Hey, you can't keep walking
maybe
away
not
from
everything
me.
he said was true.
I don't even know
The
your
human
name.
part's not true.
I'm Leon Kennedy.
Nice pixel face.
Find a way out, Leon.
Leon.
Before it's too late.
Then we'll talk,
Then we'll talk.
bitch.
Name's Ada.
My name's Ada.
Duh. Ada Wong. That had to be a
Deal's
joke
on.
that like just ended up catching on. Ada Wong, get it? Ada Wiener. Might as well have been what you named her.
I did not think of that.
Ada Wiener. Ada Wang. What was I gonna say about Ben? Oh yeah, so Ben's death in this way different than it is in the original.
Really?
So Ben doesn't die from Mr. X in the original. He dies from being impregnated by William.
So they like switch it around with Chief Iron.
I guess. I don't know. Chief Iron's just a fucking prick no matter what.
Yeah.
I don't think I can even really remember him in the original, but I probably just blanked that out. I haven't played the original in years. I just know that that has dogs here instead of lickers. I always kill them inside their cages. In the original, he dies from William Birkin impregnating him, and let me just say, it's a really gruesome scene. If I can find a clip of it, which I probably can, I'll try to show it like right here.
Right.
So you guys see that? Pretty gruesome. Basically, he just gets like fucking torn in half. Like, it's not like chest bursters like in this fucking game. And the original, it like fucking split their torsos in half. It looked brutal. This guy is activated a lot sooner.
For whatever reason.
The original soundtrack is still, to me, way more terrifying than the remake version that they've made.
What's that?
I just think the classical music just sounds... The older music just sounds more violent, like brutal. I don't know. It's scary.
Right.
Not so much brutal, just sketchy and scary.
Right.
Honestly, the remade version of the soundtrack doesn't really stick to me.
I think it's because they did too subtle, maybe? Maybe they like softened it a little bit.
Maybe.
I feel like they can do that when they try to set up like an ambiance, like a light ambiance.
So this changes. If you do Leon's first playthrough, the combination is these two, but since we're doing the second playthrough, it's actually the center two. So, yeah, minor change. Like I said, so it kind of gives it like replayability 4 times. You can do Leon's first playthrough and the second playthrough, Claire's first playthrough, her second playthrough, and you're almost guaranteed in some way they're going to be different each time, each version. So, it can get difficult remembering combinations to things. Like, honestly, if I forget combinations of anything, it's going to be this playthrough. Because I've not played Leon's second playthrough a lot. And I haven't even played Claire's second playthrough.
Nice dodge.
Yeah, and there's another one that's just going to pop up here.
Dodge, duck, dive, dodge, dodge.
That one's a little bit more tricky to dodge. Usually you can just do a wide thing like that.
Oh, that ground deserved it.
Yeah. Fuck that dog, though. So you hear that moaning, that's the people inside the shooting range, because I never bothered killing them. But now I activated this door, and I can go through here.
Yes, you don't really need to go to the shooting range anyways.
Yeah, if you open up the trunk, if you get that key and open up the trunk, you're basically just going to get the attachment for the Matilda. It's been a while since we saved, so I'll probably do that, just in case.
Roll. Speeding on through, huh?
Yeah, pretty easy to speed on through, and you pretty much know a lot of this shit. Also, the second playthrough is supposed to be a little bit shorter, so... It's all pretty basic stuff. I'm trying to remember. I think I'm going the wrong way. Like what I said, if there's things that I'm going to forget, it's going to be during this playthrough. I've played the shit out of the first playthroughs for both of them. The second one, I'm not as up to par. I think there's now zombies in the hallway, if I remember right. Unless I'm just on schmack.
Yep.
I think it's where the helicopter's burning, they hang out usually.
Oh.
I think once you put out the fire, though, they disappear because Mr. X shows up.
Right.
So they despawn. Which is weird. It's kind of funny because that thing when Mr. X ends up getting Ben, that's supposed to be like a big, like, oh my god, what the fuck is that, before you actually see Mr. X.
Right.
But when you're doing Leon's second playthrough, you've already seen him.
Right.
So it's not really a big deal. I need to get rid of that. And I'm going to have to get rid of that diamond key. You got that guy still. This part doesn't really change. Bam.
I was gonna say, like, Leon kind of reacts to the same way when he sees Mr. X the second time, in the second playthrough.
Huh?
I said Leon kind of acts the same as if you were playing through, like, the first playthrough.
Yeah, pretty much.
When it comes to seeing Mr. X, or whatever the hell he's saying.
And now the ladder's gonna break.
Leon's fat.
Fat ass. You got that. He's a thick boy. Bam.
Because then Claire got down there first.
Yeah. Well, imagine if that ladder was already broken when Claire had to go through it, and she's like, okay, fuck. Well, I guess it's good, though, because Leon would have already put the helicopter out. It wouldn't be on fire anymore. Which, for some reason, it still is, and now Leon has to put it out.
Yep. True that, true
Doesn't make any sense. But now there's no zombies behind us. Now they're going to be inside this room. And we can turn this. Bing.
I think they're dead.
I think so too. I think they're both fucking done for.
There's some molten hot magma.
Alright, I need to get rid of the diamond key. And now we got the club key. Ah, man, we got a lot of items here. Okay, but I'm actually going to save it. Right here. I'll get rid of this for now. And grab it improvement. We're going to save it, and we're actually going to have to end the episode right here.
Right here?
Right here.
Right hole.
So, hopefully whenever we get back to playing it, I remember that that's actually there.
One second.
Oh, well.
There we go.
So hopefully I remember that I need to grab the club key. I'm going to need that shit.
Okay.
So anyways, as always, I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good one. Goodbye!
Adios!